Hey, I'm live. Hey guys, Professor Bill, Comic Book University, and Jean Grey, issue number 5. Okay, so Jean right now is trying to get her weapon. She learned from Thor that a weapon is key to victory, so she's hanging out in a cherry blossom field, probably in Japan. I mean, I don't know where else they grow in that kind of vicinity, maybe in Washington. But anyway, so she's trying to meditate to figure out what her weapon is. That's not working. So Pickles transports them over to a mosh pit, this crew called Jericho. So yeah, I'm imagining this is basically a Chris Jericho kind of band like Fozzy. So that's not working either. So they teleport to the subterranean death caverns. That doesn't work out quite as well for her, but it works out enough because she realized that the whole fight or flight thing works for her. So she pulls out some little vampire stakes and she starts tearing up some undead mutant mole men characters. Yeah, they're vampiric. Anyway, so her weapons do produce at the last moment, peak of her fear. So Psylocke says that you need to learn how to start them up in the beginning of a battle, not at the end. That's yeah, not ideal. So they go to Madripoor. They decide they're going to try and stealth destroy, set up some bombs, and blow up from the inside a tall building. It's supposed to be the largest mass-producing building that creates the resurrected hand ninjas. So she's got to go in there by herself. It's actually pretty cool. A voice in her head starts talking to her. I think we've seen that earlier on in the series. The fight or flight winds up working for her because she gets surrounded by at least 7 of the 9 ninjas that are supposed to be on that floor. Emma, what do you call it? She has to fly down there as quickly as she possibly can. I'm talking about Psylocke at this point, sorry, because something goes really terribly wrong for her. It's pretty cool. She actually pulls out some Wolverine claws at one point. I'm talking about Jean Grey. And finally, what do you call it? By the time that Psylocke gets down there, Jean Grey's already wiped the floor with these guys. So good on her. Good on her. So she realized that the voice is inside Jean's head, and she's like, okay, you know what? I know who this is. You need to figure out who this is. Don't you want to know who this person is? It's not just a voice in your head. It's actually someone. And she means trouble. So, you know, she's a fool. She says she's a fool. So, I don't know. Is it Emma Frost? Is it one of the cuckoos? I don't know. But could be interesting. Anyway, next issue is supposed to be with Doctor Strange. Maybe she's going to try and get a demonic possession removal, a little seance going. Anyway, I'm going to give this comic an A-. This was a lot of fun. Again, I love the Wolverine claws, especially, you know, in Madripoor. Love it. Love it. But the one little thing that kind of bothered me a bit is that there's Psylocke in Madripoor with Jean, and there's no Magneto show up where Psylocke can kill Magneto again. I'm sorry, that was just such a great issue. Anyway, guys, that's it for me. Professor Bill, Comic Book University. Class dismissed.